Okay, so I have another class here called do while. Now this is the last loop we're going to cover. It's the last of the loops. We did fors, we did whiles, and here's do while. Um, we also covered for each. So let's sort of talk a little bit about do while. So what's nice about the do while is it always runs at least once. So let's take a look at visiting our last example of the it has to do with like sort of the letter guessing game. So we're going to go ahead and create another character, call it guess. And what we're going to say here is do something, right? And so we can say system.out.print line. And we could just ask them to please enter a key, followed by enter, followed by the enter key. And so it's going to do that regardless. At least it's going to run once. Okay. And so let's go ahead and read in that character. Guess equals character read, or system.in.read. Okay. And what we want to do is check this condition. So we're going to say while semicolon guess is not equal to let's say the letter, I don't know, F. Alright, so we got to rep this guy. Alright, so let's hit F11 here. Like I forgot something here. Oh, we don't have to rep this. So system.in.read. I had forgot my import. Oh, I forgot my throws. So throws IO exception, and then I'm gonna let Java import in the class for me. Good, so let's hit F11 here. And we have please enter a key followed by the enter key. I'll do A, enter, and then B, enter, and it just keeps prompting me until we reach F. You can see here's F. Okay, so here I have our guessing game, our original one. So let's take a look at modifying this guy so that we can, so we have it working in our do while. So it's a constant loop instead of just, if I hit F11 now, it has welcome to the guessing game. Can you guess what letter I'm thinking of? Press any key followed by the enter key. So if I enter A and I hit enter, it says the letter you entered is A. The guess is too high, right? You guess. Let's do your guess is too high. There we go. You guessed correctly. Or you guess the letter. I can fix this stuff later, or you can fix it on your own. You guess the letter that is too low, and then your guess is too high. Okay. So let's start at the very top and like wrap all of this in a do loop. So I'm going to go ahead and say do, open curly brace, and I'm going to go way to the bottom um, underneath this, because remember this has to do with, here's our do, going to wrap, that's this else right here, which goes with that guy. So let's go ahead and wrap in one more curly brace. Let's kind of keep these. So this goes there, and this one should go up to my do there. And I'm going to tab this if in as well, so that it kind of, okay, let's clean this all up. There we go. Makes it a little bit easier to read. So this reps with that, this reps with that, goes with that guy. Alright, looks pretty good. So it's looking for the while for my expression. So I'm going to say while. And we have guess here. let's wrap that. Not equal to correct guess. We're going to consistently rep that code over and over again. We also want to check, let's see, what else should we do? We can constantly check our guess here too. Well, here, let's run it this way so you can see. So while the guess is not correct, get rid of that space. Okay. So let's enter, we know our guess should be B. So I'm going to enter A. You can see that it still kicks me out, right? It runs it multiple times. We need to rep our guess and a do while as well. So let's do that. So do this. While our guess is not, and we'll kind of check this as well. We don't want it to be a enter, which is the new line, or we don't want our guess to be equal to. Okay, so by having this in here, we're getting rid of a line feed and a carriage return. And what that means is our system.in reads in a line of characters or buffers, and we need to remove any sort of carriage return or line read that could be stored in memory. So let's try this again. And it seems to not. Oh, probably because we forgot our semicolon. All right, let's take a look at this. Give it a second to clear out errors. There we go. Okay, press any key, so I'm going to hit A and hit enter. Letter you entered is, and now we're getting lowercase here because, so let's change this to a lowercase a, and then let's change, okay, let's run it again now. So now it should be able to input, here, let's give it a second to clear out. There we go. All right, I'm going to hit a lowercase s and hit enter, and then a D and hit enter, and you can see now we get single values. It clears it out. Now if I hold shift and press A and I hit enter, just to not register the letters, correct guess equals A, reading it in. Okay, as long as we don't have those things, it's going to continuously get rid of those so that we're not getting the triple. Yes. I'm getting it here, but let's try system.out.print instead. All right, we'll take a look at tackling that as we continue to build on this project. We're reaching the 10-minute mark.